somebody done took your feelings and your love and your body and then abused it. You don't feel good about yourself, no matter what someone says to you. You know, and so it's broken. So our responsibility as men is that we got to get back to mending. We got to get back to loving. We got to get back to showing, you know, hey, baby, you more than just your body. You more than just this. You know, you are a giver. You're a provider. You give life. Life comes from you. Why would I want to take life from you? You know, we got to put it back on that. But then women, you guys got to start demanding that respect. If that dude is not respecting you, tear your ass. Tell him to tear his ass. Period. Because if you do it once, he's going to do it again. If she treats you a certain way once, she's going to do it again. If you don't like that feeling and they know you don't like that feeling and did it anyway, then maybe they're just a disrespectful individual in regards to that. You got to be able to tackle those issues and then step away. And then move beyond, as we say, because she's pretty sexy and fine, I can put her with that. No.
Right.
Period.
What I would say to that too, man, that's very important is like what both have to do, the man and the woman.
Yes, sir.
For a man, when you deal with a woman, it's like you have to understand what purpose is she to serve you. And I think that's why a lot of relationships and marriages, man, are messed up because, I mean, the purpose. A lot of men don't understand the purpose for the woman, let alone the role that she has to play being his helpmeet. You know, so that's why society don't degrade our women to the point to where they're just sexual objects. If you're looking at them as a sexual object, you're not going to give it the respect that it demands. Because you don't have to. It's not demanding of them. You see what I'm saying? And these sisters have to be careful of how they present themselves to a man. Because if you present yourself like a one-night stand, that's exactly what you're going to get out of them. You know what I mean? Because everything else outside of that is supposed to be a unification between that woman and that man and the creator. So if that is the sole purpose of it being with that man and that woman is the creator, well, the proof is going to be in the pudding. Because if that man is not fearing God the way he's supposed to fear God, like, why would she think that he's going to be loyal to her? You know what I mean? Like, if you don't fear your God, how are you going to fear a man? And that's really, that is deep, man, if people would just take the time to reflect on it. Because at that point, anything outside of that, you subjected to anything. I mean, it's subjected to anything.
I like that.
Right? So the creator has to be a part of that union. And that relationship that most people start supposed to be in a direction of marriage. So it goes, you still supposed to get the same thing out of it. So if the creator is not in the center of it, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of failed marriages. You're going to get a lot of dysfunctional relationships.
Yeah, I agree.
I think just like I agree with what Vincent said. I want to put this on it too, bro.
Right?
I think that society put too much pressure on the woman, even with the man out of the equation, being the king. It's society. See, when the women when they young girls, when they're not, this is not instilled in them already, because like we talking about, parents broken and all this stuff, and that you pass on your hurt people, it's transferred. So when she is not given a healthy form of who she is, okay, she growing up, it's so many pressures coming at her, and a pressure to look a certain way. So it's a lot of good women who have strayed, even in the entertainment world, bro, where I gotta look this certain way, or I gotta speak my way to the top, and they come competing on just a physical level. And by the time they get through having sex with all these different guys, he's just my friend, and then before you know it, you have been around the block, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then now you finally get it together, but now nobody don't want to be with you, like on that level, because now your name has been passed around. So I believe society, has pressured these women to look a certain way, and that's why you see them, bro, on Facebook. That's the reason why a lot of our sisters are lost. Let's just keep it real, man. And they think this is the way. They really think this is the way. And then when you got this man, going back to what Vincent said, he not being taught properly, because when we kids, our uncle's sitting around telling us, man, you ain't got no girlfriend yet. How many girls you got? I still remember this type of stuff, bro.
Right? Dude, it's funny you say that. Yep, I was going to bring a point. I was going to bring that point up.
You know what I mean?
Funny you say that. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we're conditioned to be players, bro. So I don't know why it's shocking to society that a man is not faithful. We've been conditioned to be players from people who we look up to.
Get all you can, while you can, when you can. Because get what they say. Because they say, they say get all you can, while you can, when you can. Because at one point in time, you can't.
Yeah. Because, for real, bro. Now check it out, bro. Like I was saying, I was started off with the rap music. You got that in us. We got our uncles instilling this in us. So I'm being told from when I'm a kid that you shouldn't be faithful. That's the message. Being a player. You know what I mean?
And then what the young ladies are told.
There you go. Okay.
Right.
But so you're not being told to treat these girls like how I love my mama and respect my mama. You ain't thinking like that because this man is telling you something different. So I don't know why it's even shocking, bro, that our sisters are lost like this. And then the man is lost because we still thinking, how many chicks complain about dudes being in their inbox and got a woman and stuff like that? It hasn't stopped, bro. You got
they be blasting them too. Get out of my inbox.
Yeah, they blast.
Right. You right. I agree, bro.
We don't know. We lost. And
for real.
But here's
Think About It radio.
But peep the thing, this though, man.
Already.
But
Think About It radio.
Think about it, baby. But check this out though, man. You say the men are taught to be players, right? But then what are the women taught though? Hey, be respectful. Don't sleep around. Don't do this. And so when they see the double standard, the tables turn, right? Then now you look up. Now they the players. Men been doing it for years. Now it's our turn. Now it's our turn. Right. Y'all can do it. We can do it too. Right. And so now it's a contest.
Hey, man. Include feminism with that. Include independence with that.
Yes.
Independent woman. Listen to this stuff. Yeah, of course. Right.
You don't need no man. You don't need nobody. Right. And true. And the thing is that we were created for each other. Right? Right? Why you think the plumbing worked the way it do? Why you think the body worked the way it do? Why you think the design was designed the way it do? You say square peg, round hole? No, square peg, square hole, baby. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing about it, man, it was designed to be that way. It was designed to be beautiful. But again, people mess it up with other fragile people opinions. What is an opinion?
Hey.
What is an opinion?
Hey, bro, I seen a sister post this today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was hitting on something. She said a lot of these women are being led by brothers or men that are not strong. You know what I mean? They lost. That's what she said. They are lost. So I thought about that. This tying into what we're saying. Who's leading? Like, I mean, you just boyfriend and girlfriend, but what are you leading with? That's my question.
You know what they leading with. You know what they leading with.
How could you lead? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are you leading with? Okay, right. Especially you got these brothers, they ain't trying to work or whatever. We got that type of situation going on. But what are you leading with? You know what you're supposed to lead with, bro? You're supposed to lead with knowledge. So if you don't have no knowledge, how you going to lead her? Both y'all going to be lost. You know what I mean? Right. And that's what's going on.
Because knowledge isn't fly, right? You just said it earlier, okay? If you treated them nice, they didn't respect that, right? So you go around and saying, hey, man, I got a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of understanding. I got a lot of love. I got a lot of compassion. Get your simple ass out of here. You know what I'm saying?
What I would say to that is like, that would just happen within your actions. You know, what you know you're going to manifest.
True.
You know what I mean? What you know you're going to manifest. And a lot of sisters don't understand that the external is connected to the internal. So, they don't understand, like, when you go to taking up on just certain images, like what Brandon was just talking about, as far as some of them off in the TV, off in the entertainment, will go to just, feeling like they have to look a certain way. They don't understand that after a while, their look is going to become your behavior because it's going to start breaking down the marble fabric of You know what I mean?
Right
on. And then once you start breaking down the marble fabric, this is when you expose with everything. You open then. This is when you're going to get your kilt, you'll get your clear, you're going to get your mat, you'll get your thread. And a lot of these sisters don't understand when they accept brothers like that. You know what I mean? When you accept it, you know what comes along with it. You endorse that type of behavior. Right on.
Yes.
They don't understand that. They endorse that type of behavior. So when they start to reject that, because women have power, some of them sisters don't know how to tap into their power. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like men got power. They are helping me.
Right.
They are helping me. They the better half.
Right. That's what they say, right?
They the better half.
What they
exactly.
say, me, my better half, right?
My better half. That's why they say when you lose one, you lose a good thing. And only those that's going to understand that is for those that have actually experienced it. You know, because like I said, we go back to what you and Brandon was saying earlier. You take us back to junior high days and our early high school days. Most of us already been conditioned to look at a woman or this female like this right here.
Yeah, objectify.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, and it comes with it. 9 times out of 10, when you see them, they're going to probably have the smallest shirts on. You know what I mean? Right? I mean, and there you go. Everything is physical.
Yeah.
Everything is physical. So, even if you break that barrier and y'all start dating, even if that brother, if he decides to change and become right, try to live upright, it all depends on how far she's gone before meeting him. It would take her to either get on board with what he's doing, and some of them just say, like, no, we talked about this before. No, you too sweet. You too nice. Right? All that dude do is send me flowers. You see what I'm saying? So it starts at an early age. Right? Of dating.
Man, even when we look at kids, you know, we were children a long time ago. We used to play what we call a house. You know, the girl have a house. You playing that. And think about that, bro. Even as a child, you was already kind of trained in that way. So somewhere you went wrong later on. But think about it. This, you don't even see marriage promoted. I don't even know why we shocked about this stuff going on. You don't see marriage being promoted. What's being promoted, marriage is talked about as a bad thing, from comedians on down. I mean, it's not talked as a good thing. But the Bible say when you find a wife, you find a good thing. So think about this. But how many people are reading this? So we going off, society keeps changing how our perception is. Now they saying side chick, they saying this, they saying that. So
what's that song? What's that song, brother?
You know what I mean?
That everybody jammed to in the club. I left home to be with my side piece. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
They be grooving.
You feel me? So what happens is, but deep down in your heart, in your mind, is woman, I want me a man. You know what I mean? I want one man to be faithful to me. See, you've been deceived with this illusion. Now you done been around the track and all this stuff here.
Abracadabra.
You know how they go too. You feel me?
Right.
And I'm not trying to judge and say, you trash or anything, because I believe anyone can change.
Ain't no judge.
Right.
But what it is, let's keep it real. Man, dudes sit and talk. Now, if 3 of us don't mess with the same chick, we ain't trying to marry her. Man, you messing with her, Vincent? Man, I used to mess with her back in the game. Shelton, you messing with her? Okay.
Right.
Dang, well, I pretty much want to marry her. But same thing for girls, women, with dudes. They say the same stuff. Man, everybody don't mess with him. See what I'm saying? So we lost on it. But if we get this knowledge and start understanding who we are, you know what I'm saying, from the onset, that you ain't got to do all those things to get attention. Right. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get some unwanted attention. So that's the situation, bro. That's why it is like it is, man. And marriage is not promoted. Friends, just being friends, just being
cool.
Somebody just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Late night creep and all this stuff, bro.
I like this one. We just getting to know each other.
Right. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? And it's not shocking.
To know each other.
And I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, and you see it constantly, but it's like a crab in the bucket. Cause okay, you cute, you fine. What else you got? Because at the end of the day, they say this stuff.